Welcome back, nerds! There is no mutant that has been rewritten, retconned, and thrown around quite like Wolverine. I thought it would be fun to revisit some of this mutant's most shocking storylines over the years. The first never actually made it to print. It was that controversial of a retcon. Rumor has it that Wolverine was at one point conceived maybe not as a mutant, but really a Wolverine, like an actual honest-to-goodness real-life animal Wolverine turned human. It's not hard to see why this didn't make it to the page and why the very concept is widely disliked. It is fun to think about, but it definitely doesn't have the same cool factor that mutant Wolverine does. If the actual Wolverine had made it to the page, the idea was that the High Evolutionary would have created him. Len Wein, one of Wolverine's original writers, has denied that this animal nonsense was his idea, though he did admit that bringing the High Evolutionary into Wolverine's origin was something that he had planned. I'm glad that we have the Wolverine that we do, and for the most part, he seems to always come back to his mutant status. Next, everything that happened with Silver Fox. Wolverine's healing factor makes it so any mental memory trauma that he takes can actually be healed over and essentially give him amnesia, to the point where even readers don't know it's real or fake. Take Wolverine's ex, Silver Fox. She passed away in a rough manner at the hands of Wolverine's nemesis, Sabretooth, and it was very hard on Wolverine. This passing was actually one of the main reasons that the pair hated each other so much. Silver Fox's death was a very big deal until she was retcon revived, that is, as a Hydra agent. We learn Wolverine's tragic memories of her death were fake. There was even a fake cabin to prove it. But then we got the rug pulled again when this whole thing was retconned again. Wolverine regains the memory of Silver Fox and Sabretooth, real this time, until further notice. The Silver Fox that is a Hydra agent is thought to have been like an impersonator or a clone, but really, who knows? Okay, this next one I actually did kind of like because it's a little bit funny. You know how Wolverine can come back from almost anything because of his healing factor? It turns out the healing factor does half the battle. The other half involves a little battle in the form of Wolverine literally fighting death. He travels 6 million feet under and fights the Angel of Death in Purgatory for the right to come back to life. This info came about in Wolverine 48, expanded on in Wolverine 58. At the time, Wolverine's will to live was destroyed, so when the time came to fight again, he just didn't want to. Eventually, through a series of deaths and deals, Wolverine clawed his way back to the surface. And finally, Wolverine's Wolf era. Marvel loves to do this thing where they take a mutant character that has been a mutant since creation and then suddenly change that for whatever reason. Take Wolverine's Lupine era. He's been a mutant for as long as we've had him, until 2007. All of a sudden, Wolverine's not a mutant, he was a Lupine, a human descended from wolves. Wolverine was told this by ancient evil Romulus and didn't take it very well. Good news is, neither did Wolverine fans. The retcon was received so poorly that Marvel did a double retcon to fix it. In a later comic, Wolverine Volume 2, 312, Romulus' sister Remus ends up literally telling Wolverine that everything her brother said wasn't true and the Lupine species was not actually real. So there we go, he's out of his Lupine era, dead and gone and buried. But what do you think? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, nerds!